fired up to come out and see you guys work. Go ahead, take a knee back. Go ahead, get ready. Oh, take a knee back.
Take a knee, take a knee.
Hey, take a knee. It's such a great opportunity, just only for you guys. You may or may not recognize, but for me to see you work and see you out here getting a sense of what this level of coaching is all about, it's just incredibly valuable to you guys. I love seeing you. If you guys are here, then you're serious about your ball. If you guys are here, you're looking for the future. You're looking for the future of this team that you're playing on right now. And most likely, you're looking for the future of what's coming up. And if there's a couple things I would share with you on a day like this, is it is always about hard work. It's always about hard work. Whether you're playing hot corner football, you're playing junior high or high school, or you're going all the way to where we are, it's always about working your ass off day after day after day when you get it. And this is what these guys show you. Just to stay with the tempo of the drills and the competition that you feel in your lines, they're showing you what it feels like. I'm sure you're getting a lot of coaching that maybe you haven't got at home. These guys are here to help you kind of get a sense for what it could be like. This is a tremendous level of coaching going on. Coaches are teaching you well. Aren't they just really particular about the littlest of things? You know, your stance, and your bend, your ankle, your knees, your hips. I mean, everything just got to be just right. Your footwork, where you're placing your head on your tackle. All of that stuff is so critical. It's just such a great opportunity. I just love being around you guys. I know that you're feeling today that the competition's coming up. Now, I will tell you this, in our program, all the years we've been around, the central theme in our program has always been competition. It's always been about this period that comes up. Everything builds to these periods. And that's because this is the closest thing you can get to playtime in game speed. This is it. And you can't go full speed here. And they don't want you to. You got to take care of one another. But this level of competition that you can reach in practice is really what sets you apart from other teams and other players too. If you always achieve to your very highest full intent of these drills, you can get a ton. This could be getting you ready for a game right now. It's the way you focus. It's the way you put your mind into it, and the way you take advantage of the guy that's going. That'll give you his best on the other side. See, competition could be about just beating ass on the other guy. You might think of it that way. All of the years we've drilled with the central theme being competition, it isn't about beating the other guy. It's about striving for something. It's about striving. Competition to be striving against. It's striving for something to be the very best you can be. The guy across from you that makes you work really hard, that's what competition is. He makes you be at your best. And in that, if you really learn and understand what that means, the guy across from you makes you. When you start to sense what that's all about, you battle your ass off to get as good as you can, and that guy makes you push, then you realize how critical the relationship is with the guy on your team on this day. So as you push through this thing and as you feel one another, you know, understand that the harder he makes you work, the better you go. That's what we're talking about. We're talking competition. That's what it means to us. It ain't about beating somebody and rubbing their nose in the dirt. That ain't it. You're off base. When you win in the class, you do things right and all that. It's about people that will challenge you to bring out your best. Your coaches do it. They're trying right now. They're showing you, they're encouraging you, they're pushing you. But the guy across from you is the guy that really makes you work. And I want you, if you don't understand anything other than that, appreciate these guys across from you. That's the guy that makes you. Can you imagine that? It ain't you, it's him. Unless you just back off, but ain't nobody gonna back off here. You're gonna go today. So this whole thing about when we talk about competition, and then this is the period of the day. This is where it all culminates right here. Make every moment count for yourself. Use the stuff that you've been taught, the stuff that you're telling you. And it's gonna be hard to do it perfect, but do the best you can. Everything you have within the guidelines that the coaches make for you. Because you can't go full speed. You can't be butting foreheads and all that. I understand that, but you can get a ton done. You understand competition at that level, and you realize it never needs to shut down. You're here because you're competitive. You're competing with these guys today, and they're going to make you better. When you go back to your schools, just bring it to your school. Don't talk it, just bring it by the way you work. This tempo that you go, this willingness to prove who you are every time you're out here against the guy you go against, that will carry over. That will send a message home that will be extremely important for your club. You guys will be leaders. You probably already are anyway. But if you want to lead and it's for real, do it by your actions, by the way you bring it. So in this period that's coming up, you got to go for it. You got to take care of one another. You can't hurt each other. That ain't the deal. How far can you take? How far can you push that guy across? That's what we're trying to get at today. And then when you leave and you go back home, I would hope that you'll take that with you, what it felt like, what it's all about. And when you work in your off-season work with you guys back in spring work, spring ball here, bring that attitude of competing working your ass off. Show them how important it is for you to be your best every chance you go, and make them come to your level. You don't have to talk it, just be it. Just go be that, and you will send an enormous message, and you will have had a successful go-around at this camp, and you'll help your guys play better. Fired up for you. It's really cool that you're here. There's a whole bunch of people in the world. They practice the whole day. Give them your days today. Some of you guys were yesterday, some of you guys are here again today. That's amazing stuff. I'll give you a second. I don't know how much time. Get a couple minutes. Can I ask a couple questions? Yeah, go ahead. Fire away a couple questions for me. What do you got? What do you want to know? You want to know about Russell Wilson? Russell's awesome. How tall is he? Almost 5'11". But he's 6'8". He's amazing. What else?
What's the difference between college and NFL?
Guys are older. It's not that much different. You'd be surprised. What is different for the coaches is we're dealing with guys that it's so important to excel and to be good that we're dealing with. Everybody's focused. You know, in high school there's a certain level. In college there's a certain level that kind of elevates. But when you get to the NFL, these guys are here for one reason: to do everything they possibly can to make themselves as good as they can be. That's a joy for coaches to work with. They want to practice, they want to learn, they want to stay late, they want to study, they want to watch film, and that exchange with those guys that compete at that level, that's what's really unique about it. And we get to practice a lot more and work a lot more than we do in college. Yeah.
What's the biggest thing you look for when you pick somebody out of college?
Totally about competitiveness. Totally about competitive. How competitive are they? They've got to have the size and weight, speed that's within a range. You know, where we know they can play. Got to have that. And then it's all about competitiveness. And that's just guys that they got something they got to prove. They got to prove who they are. They got to prove that they got to make something of this opportunity. That's what we're looking for. And there's a whole scale, and not everybody's the same as that. You know, so you're trying to see, is there a seed of competitiveness in the guy, a will to prove who he is that separates him from everybody else? Because that's totally what we're looking for to play with. The guys like yeah. We're gonna go for it. I don't know. We have a chance to be a really, really good team. You know, all of the years we were at SC, I never said we're going to win the national championship. I didn't know that. we had a chance if we could play as good as we can play. Let me tell you this: for our team to be really good, and we're expected to be really good, we just got to play like we're capable. We don't need to play like somebody else or at some other level of some team we may dream about. We need to play like we can possibly play every time out. And if we do that game after game after game, we're really hard to beat. We're hard to beat, man. So we got a chance. It's a long ways there, though. What else you got? Give me two more questions. Yeah.
What's Richard Sherman like?
Richard Sherman is an incredible competitor. He's a ferocious competitor, and he's really smart. He plays extremely at a high level in the game. He just can't quite, keep quiet until he's got something to say. But he has such a competitiveness and work ethic that backs it up. That's why he's playing where he's playing. He was a 5th round draft pick. Hardly played at Stanford. He got kicked out from receiver to DB. I saw him on film. Thought I saw something special. We got to him in the 5th round. You know, nobody wanted him, and he's got a chip on his shoulder that's as big as they can get. He's trying to prove who he is, and he has a way about him. But don't miss the message. It really, just so that you can understand the guy. If you hear what's going on in his exchanges, he's not initiating the exchange. He didn't initiate it with Brady. He didn't initiate it with whoever, Revis. He didn't initiate that. He just responded, you know. And he didn't initiate with that guy on TV the other day either. But he is willing. What's that guy's name? We don't need to go.
Bayless.
He is willing to speak his mind. And the cool thing is he backs him up. He's on my team, so I love him. But I can't shut him up though either. I'm here. I'm home. Seahawks. What else we got?
Oh, how's Marshawn Lynch?
Marshawn's awesome. He's an awesome kid. He's